What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Stranded Deep. We have an update. Yeah. So, I'm not going to do a full episode today, but I wanted to show you what has been changed in the game, because they've done a few crazy things. On their Steam page, they've actually said that for a while they basically had an idea of what the end game was going to be. And what that was is they would have the player be rescued by a helicopter after completing a series of objectives. But they started changing their thoughts and going, well, why don't we let the player build their own helicopter? So basically now what we're going to be able to do in this build is build a gyrocopter. They say in true MacGyver style. So we're back in our, I don't know what the hell you call this. This is our experimental one where we started building all the little huts all over the place. I know, stuff keeps changing all the time. So, anyways, we are back in here. We don't have mods or anything like that, but we got all the goodies that we had from before. So I'm hoping via the stuff we have, we're going to be able to craft this gyrocopter. But because they say you need to do objectives, I don't know exactly what they mean by that. It says you will need to collect all the parts to build the gyrocopter, which you can do by completing new missions. There's a few gyro parts unlocked for the time being while we finish off the rest of the missions. The gyrocopter will eventually form part of the final endgame story. So let's go into our crafting. Okay, they've changed it. Oh yeah, sorry. Okay, we'll skip over the gyrocopter and we'll get into something a little bit different right now. They've changed a few things as well. So when we go into our watch, you can see here 40.8 Celsius UV, V dot high. Okay, so now in your status effects, they've actually removed what was it? Flu and I don't know if it was sunburn or not. They removed sunburn's still there. Hang on. I don't know where the hell it is. There it is. Remove the heat stroke status effect, and they removed the flu status effect. So let's see here. In here, back in this, you can see they have the UV very high. The way that this is actually working now is the higher the UV index, the quicker you burn. The risk of sunburn time is between 10 a.m. and 3 p.m. You need to find aloe to cure the sunburn, and if you craft aloe salves, you can prevent sunburn. So let's go over here. See, we'll go hide in here. Okay, let's stop. UV is still very high. I want to see if this actually changes when we're in the shade. Because it's going to be kind of crappy if it's, no matter where you are, you're screwed. Because technically, if we're in the shade, we're not in the sun. So, but yeah, you need to find the aloe, which I don't know if we're going to be able to find any on this island. Because it's previously generated. So, we'll take a quick little run around. That's the thing with the thing. Don't see anything there. Nothing there. You're not a thing. You're not a thing. You are not a thing. You are not a thing. You are a palm tree. You are not. You are not. You are not. And palm fronds. Yeah, I highly doubt we're going to be able to find them here. But anyways, so you're going to look for the aloe. And the aloe will cure sunburn once you get it. Here, you know what? Let's go in here for a sec. I just want to see. UV is still very high. So I don't know if, yeah, I guess we're just going to get burnt. Nope, still doing okay. But the good news is they've changed a few other things. The water still, it now, instead of taking 0.2 hours, it takes a full hour to regenerate. You aloe? No. Another thing they've done is inside the water, when you're swimming around, if you hit spacebar, you go up, and I think shift. Oops. Okay, one of them I can't remember what there it is. control and spacebar. So you can go up and down now while you're underwater. And guess what? Muffin Boy can now hold his breath longer than a 3-year-old asthmatic kid. He is able to hold his breath for 15 seconds longer. So that is a beautiful thing. So that is, you're not going to hear me whine so much about that anymore. And now for the thing we're all waiting for. So remember, this thing here now takes a full hour to regenerate, whereas before it was like a fifth of an hour. Wait, where the hell was the doorway for this thing? Over here. Okay, let's go inside our little hut. Maybe we won't get sunburned. Yeah, we're still dying. Okay, so back into the crafting menu. Medical, here it is right there. So there's the aloe plant. Sort of looks like the palm fronds or the young palm trees. And you need coconut. And then you make the aloe salve. Via the story, something is locked up. And... okay, wait a minute. What the fudge is that? Okay. I don't get that. So via the story, my guess is through either killing these things or potentially additional story. Where the hell, or what the hell do we put this on? Like a boat? Where is our boat? I'm gonna see if I can put this on our boat. Might be a thing. Got one over here. Oh, damn. Nope. You don't go anywhere. Well, that's stupid. All right, so that's the two things that you can get right now, but it doesn't seem to be anything you can do with it currently. Which, when they said that they have unlocked a few pieces, I thought, oh, okay, cool, you're going to be able to build it. But it doesn't even seem like you're going to be able to build the damn thing either. Which, to me, that's kind of stupid. Here, let's go check this out just on their Steam page here. You need to collect the stuff to do the new missions, form part of the final end game story. Environmental status effects I see is they were controversial, is what they said. They're playing as listening to player feedback. It took a few missteps. The most obvious is the players weren't able to manage the effects other than limiting exposure, which meant hiding under a tree, sitting next to a fire for X amount of hours. Not fun. Since the flu was just annoying, so we removed it and focused on making the sun a better and more manageable threat. So the way that they have it on there is, you saw the very high. UV index is based like 11 plus is extreme, 8 to 10 is very high, 6 to 7 is high, 3 to 5 is moderate, 1 to 2 is low. And what this is how quickly you can burn from the sun. So extreme is 1 hour you burn, very high 2 hours, high 4 hours, moderate 5 hours, and 1 to 2 is low, which effectively you never get burnt. So I mean, I guess you could be out there for 8 hours, but that would take you into nighttime and you wouldn't burn anyways. The other thing was the sunburn effect is still in there. You could get aloe, which is the new plant. Create the new aloe salve, which you can use to heal yourself. And that was it. Basically, the little changes. The vertical swimming was the one where you can use jump and crouch to be able to swim straight up and down. They removed the shark respawning, which I think is kind of good, but not really. If you're looking for a sustainable food source, now you're going to have to go out to other islands, because the shark you kill on your island won't regenerate now. The other thing is the, underwater breath was increased by 15 seconds. The water still refill time goes from 0.2 hours to 1 hour. And then they did a bunch of bug fixes. They've added in the... atmospheric and underwater fog was fixed. Display name repeating for empty fire torches. Quick crafting menus were not refreshing the HUD UI on clothes. Status effects not saving correctly, and I swear to God, it was me calling this guy Muffin Boy repeatedly that got that breath extended. So you can go over and thank at Beam Team Games for their awesome addition there. And then the new features, we already talked about the aloe plant itself, the UV index, a heat wave display on the watch. They've added in the new gyrocopter craftable vehicle, a gyrocopter frame, seat, motor, cockpit, and rotor's mission reward. But as of this moment, it doesn't look like there's anything we can do with it. So looks like we're kind of screwed there. The other thing is right here. Yeah, it doesn't say anything there. Health regen, UV still very high, and I don't see anything else. So basically it's just telling us here, this is what you got. So that is going to do it for the update. I was really hoping we were going to be able to do something with this damn gyrocopter, but there's nothing. I wonder if there's anything anywhere else that says, hey, by the way, you're going to be able to use this for, but this is all planks, propulsion, for building. That's everything to do with the foundations, floors, walls, windows, arches, doors, steps, roofs. Crafting, structure, maybe there's something in here. I just wanted to do 100%, make sure that we do have this. I highly doubt furniture, but no, there's nope, sleeping bag. Tools, I highly doubt it would be under here, but no. So we got nothing. Basically, out of what we got, one extra slot on here, we can do the aloe salve, and then we have these, but we got nothing we can do with them. You need whatever these three are. My guess would be this would be the frame, that's the seat, this would be the motor, there's the cockpit, and then you need the rotors. So you can't do anything without the frame. So thank you for giving me this that I can't do a damn thing with. But that's going to do it, guys. Like I said, the episode is not going to be a full episode because I just wanted to get this update out to you as quickly as possible. This just came out, I believe it was yesterday, which was October the 17th. Or, sorry, apparently it came out on the 15th. I'm a little bit behind. So I apologize for the delay in getting this out to you, but at least now we're getting closer to the end game, and now I'm hoping they're going to be able to fix some of the other crap that doesn't make sense in the game where you're, you know, not really crafting things, or certain things just don't work. You can't place things like, you can place it on a bloody rock like this right here, but you can't place it on flat ground. Like you would come out here and it would be like, nope, you can't place it. I hope they fix those things, because that to me is more important than adding new stuff. But I know it's a work in progress, and I got to give them kudos where kudos is deserved, because it did take 2 years to get to this point, but they have made an amazingly beautiful game. So thank you to at Beam Team Games, and be sure you guys go over to twitch.tv/chills504. You can follow me there. I'm going to be doing some pretty crazy streaming over there as well. Might even include Stranded Deep in that little mix too. So thank you again for watching. I do appreciate it, and we will see you next time. Take care.